Well, in business news, the Ministry of Industry, Trade and Investment and the Ministry of Health and Social Welfare have collaborated to tackle irregularities in food export systems. This collaboration is expected to encourage efforts to unlock the healthcare value chain for effective transformation. Minister of Industry, Trade and Investment, Dr. Jumoke Oduwole, made this known in Abuja while receiving the Minister of Health and Social Welfare, Dr. Mohammed Pate, Director General of the National Food Agency for Food and Drug Administration and Control, Professor Mojisola Adeyeye, who were on a courtesy visit to our office. The management of the two ministries met to address some issues on irregularities in food exportation, healthcare, and other important issues. Minister of Health and Social Welfare, Dr. Mohammed Pate, said one of the reasons for the courtesy visit is to address issues lingering between the two ministries. On our part, the Minister of Industry, Trade and Investment, Dr. Jumoke Oduwole, while responding, said both ministries will start working on areas of healthcare, of unlocking the healthcare value chain. Meanwhile, Afri-Exim Bank says it will support Africa's airlines with 25 aircraft via a leasing subsidiary to promote competitiveness. Director Projects and Assets-Based Finance of Afri-Exim, Mrs. Helen Brume, disclosed this at the close of the airline's Economic Growth Frontiers Global in Dublin, Ireland. The four-day conference brought together aviation professionals and from around the world and focused on current developments and hot topics on the airline industry. According to the director, the airline or aircraft to be delivered soon will address the need for robust aviation infrastructure and enhance competitiveness among African airlines. On his part, Nigeria's Minister of Aviation and Aerospace Development, Mr. Festus Keyamo, underscored the critical need for partnership that would enhance access to aircraft financing for Nigerian operators, facilitate growth, and improve service delivery. The Nigerian Customs Service has restated its commitment to fostering collaboration with stakeholders for successful implementation of the Authorized Economic Operator Program. The initiative aims to boost trade facilitation and secure supply chains across the country. TVC News senior business correspondent Ifunaya Eze reports.
As Nigeria gears up for the official launch of the Authorized Economic Operator Program, the Nigerian Customs Service is emphasizing the critical role of stakeholder collaboration. The program seeks to establish an efficient and transparent customs process designed to simplify procedures and enhance the overall trade ecosystem. During a stakeholder engagement, customs officials highlighted the importance of continuous dialogue and feedback in achieving the program's objectives.
If you look at it, authorized economic operators and operations scheme is dependent on two key tools or trade facilitation tool. That's PCA and advanced rolling. And it is all about compliance. When you're a compliant trader, you enjoy the benefit.
At the meeting, several business leaders shared their thoughts on the Authorized Economic Operator Program, highlighting both its potential and the challenges that still remain.
There's now efficient pre-arrival assessment. This is issued promptly and typically within 20 minutes of application. Swift release and exit upon confirmation of duty payment. Consignments are released immediately, eliminating the need to present proof of payment. No cargo inspection delays. Cargo inspection examination is waived, allowing for uninterrupted container access and minimizing delays, and then reduced human intervention.
We're able now to restructure our company administrations, improves our record documentations like production, sales, marketing, and audits, apart from computerizing communications of all our services.
The major area that we are still having is that of network. They will need to work on their network because we are having intermittent network failures at the terminals. And aside from the network, the road network as well at the terminal is not friendly at the moment.
Customs officials are hopeful that the full launch of the program will further streamline operations and promote trade while ensuring the security and predictability that businesses need. Ifunanya Eze, TVC News, Lagos.
Asian shares tracked Wall Street higher today, and the dollar was soft as easing core U.S. inflation kept rates quotes by the Federal Reserve's on the table, while the yen rose to a one-month high on high bets on Wall Street. All three major indexes registered their biggest daily percentage gain since November 6th, the day after the U.S. presidential election, buoyed by strong earnings from J.P. Morgan, BlackRock, and Goldman Sachs. MSCI's broadest index of Asian Pacific shares outside of Japan rose 1.4%. Chinese blue chips stocks rose 0.67%, while Hong Kong Hang Seng Index surged 1.5%. Tech-heavy Taiwan stocks rose 2% as investors await earnings from AI chip makers, Taiwan Semiconductors, and Manufacturing Co., Asia's most valuable company. South Korea's central bank unexpectedly left its policy interest rates unchanged at 3%. It signaled the need to wait for the domestic political turmoil weighing on the currency to stabilize before it can make further cuts. Bank of Korea's governor, Ri Chan-young, says the rate decision reflected a need to support the won, which is in part has been weakened due to political reasons, as it hit a 15-year low versus the dollar in recent weeks. The crash of the Jeju Air Flight 7C2216, which killed 179 people in the country's deadliest air disaster, has also weighed on the economy. The won slide is a major concern for policymakers. In the last quarter of 2024, the currency weakened 10.6% against the dollar, the biggest drop since 2008.